Meg's number one fan. Dr. Shola slammed Charles for his massive U-turn to defend Meg and Harry. The activist claimed that the royal family's ambiguous stance against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex was intentional. British-Nigerian activist and political commentator Dr. Shola claimed that King Charles III and the royal family made a U-turn in their stance against Harry and Meghan. Charles expressed his love towards his son, Prince Harry, and his wife Meghan Markle during his first speech as king, in a sign of spreading hopes of reconciliation. But Harry's appearance without a military uniform subsequently in an engagement following the Queen's death caused a stir, which Dr. Shola suggested was intentional. Speaking on the Owen Jones show, the activist claimed that the royal family knows what they are doing when they are feeding Harry and Meghan to the press. Asked about what Harry and Meghan's treatment tells about King Charles III and the monarchy as an institution, the doctor said when Charles became king, during his first speech, he expressed love for Prince Harry and Meghan. And at first I thought, well, a public expression of love maybe will go some way in pushing back the detractors and the haters. But then they started to mess up. There was the military uniform. He can't wear it. Why? Oh, we aren't giving any good reason. She continued, this is a young man who has served his country, rose up in the ranks, did 2 tours. He's been supporting injured world veterans. He is the founder of the Invictus Games. Who else is worthy to wear the military uniform? And why allow it to be a subject of conversation? And then they did a U-turn. And then we hear about they were invited. Now they're uninvited. It almost seems to me that Charles must know that we can see this is intentional. In a U-turn decision, King Charles III did allow his younger son, Prince Harry, to wear his military uniform to honour his grandmother, the Queen, at a vigil, despite Harry no longer being a working member of the royal family. But now this, despite initially being invited to a pre-funeral reception tonight at Buckingham Palace for world leaders and foreign royals, think French President Emmanuel Macron and US President Joe Biden, Harry and Meghan Markle were blindsided and uninvited, according to multiple sources, apparently finding out about their snub in the media, the same way the rest of us found out. Before that, Shola also spoke up to defend the Duchess of Sussex. She has claimed Meghan and husband Prince Harry are successfully proving it is possible to live a life of service outside the suffocating confines, antiquated protocols, and rigid structures of the royal institution. She said, I rather suspect the royal family is part of the I don't like Meghan Markle brigade, which means that it will be hard for it to swallow its pride, acknowledge that it handled Meghan's arrival and subsequent departure badly, and do better. Dr. Shola wrote for the Iron newspaper, instead, I expect so-called palace sources and royal experts to be briefing against the couple on this trip. Will the royal family learn from Harry and Meghan, embrace them and adapt in order to survive? I very much doubt it. But I would be delighted to be proved wrong. She added Harry and Meghan's brand is more powerfully relatable than that of the royal family, which is losing public support over the Sussexes, just as it did over the appalling treatment of Princess Diana, according to Dr. Shola.